welcome everybody to lunch break. I'm in the little chair again. Here we go.
We're not laughing at that, Meredith. We're laughing at, I've been using the word beefy.
Yes, you have.
Beefy.
It's
To describe a stocking.
To describe a
Let's be
stocking.
clear on
But
what-
then
yeah.
Colt had a hard deadline for filming, but I think I'm going to call it a beefy deadline.
A beef line?
A beef line. Sorry, keep going.
So
I'm
take two.
Meredith. Jake Cole Jaron.
Beefy.
Oh, hey, I have a great idea. Let's talk about Very Merry Christmas.
Yeah.
Yep.
Complete change
Yes,
direction here.
smart. Because I'm going down a road right now
I
in
know
my
you are.
brain,
Yeah.
and we just
Stop it.
Just keep talking.
Okay.
Very Merry
Just keep
Christmas.
talking.
Very Merry Christmas was fantastic.
It was so much fun.
It was fantastic. I know you don't know this
I don't.
because you weren't
I
there.
was sick at home, unfortunately, and I was quite angry actually. So was my wife and my children.
Yes.
Were all like they were all like.
No, you had kids here.
Oh, I did.
Some of them, yeah.
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 Well, it was Elizabeth, I guess, because she didn't get to sing, so she was angry.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we had
Kids
kids singing.
sang.
That was really cool.
Oh.
So good, y'all.
Yeah.
It was so good. And Jaron, you did a great job on stage.
Thank you. That's fun.
Did you sing?
No. Nobody wants that. No.
That would have been
Let's be really clear. That did not happen. Nor will it ever. But yeah, it was a lot of fun.
Yeah, it
ever.
was.
You said ever.
Dang it. What did that just mean?
What did you just do right now?
There you go. Oh, it's okay. So we had a great weekend with that,
It
and
was really good.
yeah, and
Congregational meeting on Sunday.
Yes.
Went well.
It did.
Sunday was good.
it
That wasn't
was.
as fun as Very Merry Christmas.
No.
No,
It wasn't bad.
It
It was
was-
just not the same.
Yeah.
No.
Next year, cookies. Maybe that'll make
At the
that'll make the
congregation meeting. All right.
yeah, it'll make the meeting better.
While you're decorating cookies, let me run through these budget numbers for you.
No, I'm going to veto that right now. Veto on Bonnie's
Oh.
behalf.
Man. All right.
I mean, we can just stop by the store and just get cookies.
I said we just get.
Yes,
Yeah.
that's true.
Tis the
There you go.
season, yeah.
All right, done. All
But,
right.
That's it.
but like the music was.
The music was so good, Cole.
I think
I
you were talking about
loved
that.
it. All the Christmas
Joy to the
carols.
World.
Love
And,
it.
yeah. What was it? Hark the Herald Angels Sing? We did that.
Yep.
We did that too.
So good, so good. So what do we have coming up this week?
Christmas. Obviously, it's
I
Christmas.
mean,
Yeah,
maybe
it is.
Christmas
Obviously.
Carol,
There'll be
maybe.
more Christmas music.
Yeah. So we'll open up with Behold again.
I
and
really like that one. I know that's kind
so-
of like one of those, like, it's not really a Christmas carol, but it's kind of a Christmas carol.
Yeah.
Kind of like a thing. Really good.
Well, it takes it from like Christmas all the way through Easter, and that's like
Yeah.
That's cool.
it just like keeps everything in view of like yes, this is important, but it was always leading to this.
Yeah.
So
Which
yeah,
is easy to lose sight of. for sure.
exactly. So open with Behold. Oh goodness, what is that song called? Angels We Have Heard on High,
Yes.
and O Come Emmanuel, and then
I
Another
like
good one.
that.
then Son of Suffering right now.
Okay.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay,
Cool.
excellent. And then you'll be out of town.
I'm gone.
So we have Jaron's going to be
Jaron's up.
preaching.
Oh, I am?
Yeah.
You're working
You
on
got,
that.
you got other things.
I got
got a
a couple
couple
days.
days.
Yeah,
You got 2.5
I'm
days.
good.
You
Go.
got a couple days.
We'll fill
You
you
know,
in tomorrow.
like legit, I almost had to call you this week
Yeah.
because I was so sick and my
Yeah.
voice was shot. That's why I didn't go to Merry Christmas.
Yeah.
Is because I had to try to save what little voice I had, and I praise the Lord. I
That's
made
a
it through.
challenge on Sunday mornings when you're
Oh,
like,
you're not kidding.
yeah,
Like, and I had to hide backstage, which I hate, because I much rather, because I'm a people person, I want to talk to people.
Yes.
So I had to hide to try to save the voice. And so, but there was like, I had that moment on Saturday going, do I just call Jaron? No, I can't do that. But
That's going to happen one of these days.
It-
Like,
Yeah.
We've had a couple close calls, I know.
I said that's
one of these days it's going to happen.
It's like the third or fourth close call that I've had in my career. Like, 15 years I've been preaching, I've never had to do that.
Oh, don't say never.
I know.
Yeah.
Because,
Never had to do it.
You
okay.
just jinxed it.
Yep, totally did.
So the closest I came was when Carrie had all of her
Yes.
stuff.
yeah.
Yeah.
You still came and
Well, so, I mean, like, Elizabeth was born on a Thursday, and then I preached that Sunday, because it was our fourth kid, so I'm like, psh, whatevs. And Carrie said it, she's like, I don't need you here, go preach, that's fine. And so, like, so it was fine. And then everything fell apart on that afternoon, that Sunday afternoon into Monday. And so I had to call Robbie, and I'm like, hey, good luck.
yeah.
And that was on a Tuesday.
Yeah, yeah.
So it wasn't too terrible.
That's different than a Saturday.
It was different than a Saturday, yeah, so.
So you're going to be preaching this week. So we've
Yeah.
talked about music and lights. So what about this week?
So
What are we
this
focusing on?
weekend, it's gonna sound like it's gonna be boring, but I swear it's not gonna be boring. So we're talking about family and how
You're doing
like that's
it, aren't
part of no, that's part of how what the holiday's all about. Like there's this we want to be with our loved ones. We want to be around family. We want to
Yes.
travel and go home and see family. And it a lot of times doesn't live up to the expectation that we want it to, the ideal that we this is what I want it to feel like. And so that's actually really relatable, because if you look in Matthew chapter 1, which is part of the Christmas story, but it's the genealogy. It's the descendants of Jesus. And it's really one of those like,
Okay. Yep.
Keep going.
So, keep going.
oh yeah. So it's really one of those moments where it's just a list of names, and you can gloss over it and go, okay, well, let's get to the narrative part of it. But the truth is, there's a lot in there. There's a lot in there about what those names are. Those names are people that were descendants of Jesus, and the list of what's listed out there, like it's less than, some of them are less than reputable. Some of them are surprising that those would be the ones to be included. And so like Jesus is basically saying, here's my family. Here's where I come from. Here's who I am. And that it gives us a lot of not just comfort, but there's a lot that we can take from that, of going like, his family was really messed up. Like his background, his lineage was like a train wreck. And so, and look, he still came on the scene. He still got there, and God still did what God was going to do. And so, there's just a lot of really interesting takeaways from that. And it's one of those that often doesn't make it in the Christmas series that churches do, because
The begats.
literally is a list of names. Yeah, it's the begats. It's this person begat this person begat this person. And
You're
so it's
totally
like,
going to read it that way, right?
maybe.
King James.
I don't know. Can I have you? Are you like King James? Do you want to read it? Okay.
Sure. I'll go get mine off my desk.
But yeah, so it's one of those like, the scripture itself can seem a little bit dry, but it's actually, when you look at
It's fascinating.
what was included, who was included, and why, and what the implications are. Like it's
And where it was included in
Yeah.
that gospel too is like it's the first thing you read. Like,
Yep.
But
it's important. It's highlighting it. It's highlighting the things that
Exactly.
we're going like, really? You want to highlight this? Okay.
Yeah, you don't want to sweep that under the rug.
Yeah.
Because lineage was a big deal.
Yeah,
right? I mean, it's so important in that culture. I mean, it is for us too, but not in the same way. Like not with the same depth.
For them, it wasn't just a list of here's my ancestors. It was like
there
a
was
resume.
story. Yeah.
It was here's who I am. I'll give you some context into who I am. And so it was
Right.
really kind of how we would look at putting together a resume, and you kind of highlight certain things.
Exactly.
That's really what that was. And
Yeah.
so then when you look at what was put on that resume, you're going,
Should I have done a gap in my resume right here? Do I need to put that
Is it
experience?
worth it?
Right? Do I need to talk about that job?
Yeah.
But yeah.
So that's what
it's
we're
gonna be
going this
fast.
weekend.
Yeah,
It's
it's
really
really
interesting. It's I mean, it's exciting. Like when as I've been digging into it and going, oh man, how could this means so much, and it's one of those things that it's just so easy to gloss over, because it's that list of names, and you're going, all right, let's just
Skip
it starts
that.
in Matthew 2, right? Like this is kind of the precursor, but man, there's a lot in there. So
That's good.
Excellent. Okay,
Oh.
good. Yeah.
I'll watch it.
Okay.
I won't be here. I'll try to watch it
Yeah.
while I'm out of town.
Yeah.
So.
Well, and we just have so much going on in general here in our church, because this Sunday is also the last Sunday for the gift basket raffles.
yeah,
For the Christmas gift baskets, which are absolutely beautiful.
That's so cool.
And that- yeah.
Monica has just done an awesome job.
She
Yeah,
has
really good job.
100%
It's so good.
of the proceeds go to our food bank.
Uh-huh.
All of them.
Every
So,
bit. I
yes.
love it.
And there's some gift cards up there too, a raffle. And so last week, to buy your raffle tickets. So make sure you buy your tickets and you hang on to them.
So you got to keep your ticket, right?
Yes.
That's
Right.
just have to keep your
That's
ticket.
right. And more information will be coming about how we announce the winners. So there's that. Speaking of our food bank, our Christmas offering.
Yeah.
Can you talk a little bit about our Christmas offering?
Yeah, so we're this is one of the things we do every year here at Northwest. We do a final push at the end of the year. We call it our Christmas offering, and this year 100% of the Christmas offering goes to our local outreach opportunities. So food pantry is one of our biggest local outreach initiatives we have, but then also Bread, which is a campus ministry at KSU, which I love what they're doing.
it's so cool.
Mandy, did she send you that email?
Yeah.
So Mandy sent me an email with just some stories, a little video.
So the video's on our Christmas offering
Yeah.
webpage.
Oh, great. So go to the
So-
Christmas offering webpage. You can see that video. It's just one of the students. And we talk about just that college age. You get out of high school, you go to college. And I know a lot of us have that story of, I grew up in church, but then I went to college, and that's so many people's story. Well, for a lot of people, it was, then when I got married and had kids, I came back to church. Well, we're not seeing that anymore.
Yeah.
We're not seeing grew up in church, then I went to college, and but then I came back. We're seeing I kind of went to church as a kid, then I went to college.
Yeah.
And so ministries like Bread, man, they're so powerful and so needed. So Christmas offerings going to that. Ignite Hope, which is our foster care ministry that we're partnered with. And so anyway, you should have gotten a letter. I hope everybody should have gotten a letter in the mail with some more details and some more information about what we're shooting for, how to give. There's a QR code, and so everything, 100% of it goes to those things. It doesn't go to light bill or any of that kind of stuff. It's going to go strictly to food pantry, Bread, Ignite Hope, benevolence, local outreach right here in our own backyard.
And can I clarify that? Because every year there's always some confusion that happens. So it's not that any offering
Correct.
that gets brought in during December goes to that. There's a specific, on the giving app, there's a specific line item, whether, if you choose general fund or whatever, there's one that says Christmas offering. And that's the one that will go to these. And so we'll still have, obviously, the general fund up and, running like we normally would. But anything that goes to that specific line, the Christmas offering, all of that will go directly to any one of these that can be dispersed between
So
these
scan that QR code or write Christmas offering on the check if you still write checks.
Yeah. And we can put the link to the webpage in the in the description
The show
of
notes.
today.
Yeah.
Today
Okay.
of lunch break.
Yep. For sure.
Yeah, let's do that so that if you're watching this and you're ready to go ahead and give, you can just click.
Because that's up and running. It's on the website.
Yep.
The
ready to
giving
go.
option is still there. It's
Yeah.
already there. Yeah.
Yep.
It's exciting. And I love it. God's doing some really cool things. So we're expanding our food pantry. The facility size-wise, we're actually they've been getting all these clothing in and giving it out and stuff, and it's filling up the food pantry because now we're having less space for food.
Right.
And we need more food. Now we got more clothes, and so we're gonna be expanding that. Somebody in our congregation said, "Hey, I'll do an expansion. I got this," and so they're gonna expand the food pantry, which is really cool. It's just God's moving.
I think it's funny. Bob said he had a luncheon for all the volunteers, and he said that he didn't have any intention of collecting clips.
Yeah. He kind of wanted to shut it down.
He just wanted to focus on the food. But the Lord moved in that way and told him, "Hey, I have other plans for this as well."
Well, there's been such a need. I think he was not.
I'm surprised.
Me too. Food was the primary, and so maybe some clothes, but he found out very quickly, wow, there's a huge need there.
Absolutely.
So we have to expand that. So that's what we're doing.
Well, have you bought clothes recently? Oh
Yeah.
my word!
No, I haven't because I'm.
And so then Christmas Eve we have morning services as normal, and then with normal kids opportunity, kids programming and all of that fun stuff, and then 4:30. Cole, will you tell us a little bit more about what's happening at 4:30?
It's gonna be lit.
It's gonna be lit.
It's just gonna keep saying it.
I say.
Maybe expand on that a little.
No, it's fine. That's it.
Leave it alone.
No, it's good. No, it'll be.
I'm gonna start saying beefy more. If you get lit, I'm gonna start saying beefy.
Listen, I mean, that's on you, baby.
No, listen, our morning services are beefy, and the 4:30 is lit.
That's
Okay.
fair.
I might be sick that week.
I mean,
Don't jinx yourself because I'm telling you, Anyway, keep going.
so it'll be in and out under an hour. We'll have some kids stuff up at the front. Christmas carols.
Yeah.
We'll read Luke 2.
Yep.
We'll light some candles, sing
Yep.
Silent Night.
Yep.
Then we'll tell you to go have a silent night.
Go.
Unless
Very
you-
Merry Christmas. Go get hot chocolate and go look at Christmas lights. That's what we do.
Yeah.
Oh,
That's what we're gonna do.
That's what you do on Christmas Eve.
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
We do that on Christmas Eve. So we get the kids. They all get Christmas PJs.
Yep.
Yeah.
So everybody gets brand new Christmas PJs.
Okay.
We go with hot chocolate. We look at Christmas lights, and then the kids get to open one present.
Yeah.
So
Oh, you're nice. Because we do that same thing. We don't do that. The Christmas lights, we don't do it on Christmas Eve.
Same.
But their present on Christmas is the pajamas.
So we do. Yeah. So yeah.
So it's really 2 Christmas presents.
Right.
Well, but I guess kind of.
You'll have to revise that.
Hey, I already opened my Christmas present, so my kids are mad.
Why did you do that?
Because it was the gift from my parents. They
Okay.
made me open it because they're going to be gone.
They're going to be gone.
Because
Okay,
my
that's
uncle passed
acceptable
away.
then.
You guys know that. So my uncle passed away, and so my dad is my dad's brother. He's going to be down in Florida for pretty much the month of January, dealing with all the estate. There wasn't much to the estate, but my uncle didn't have a will, So everything's going through probate, all of that stuff.
Yep.
So they won't be here for Christmas.
Yeah,
And
okay,
so
that's
I,
acceptable reason.
I cannot wait to tell you guys what I got. I'm so excited about this present from my parents. And it's a gift. It's a gift that keeps on giving the whole year through, Clark. Like it's just good. No, but it really is. My kids are jazzed. It's something like it's a cooking element. So it allows me to cook, and I've wanted one for I don't know how long, and so
Okay.
I'm super jazzed.
When are you going to tell us what it is?
After Christmas,
Oh.
because it's a Christmas present. I can't.
But
tell
you've
you,
already opened it.
But
A staff meal when he uses whatever.
But that's what I'm thinking.
Great.
Like, and so I
Sounds
can
good.
because I can bring it to church and staff.
Okay.
So I got to practice on it first because I don't want to screw it up
Okay.
when I
Okay.
cook for everybody. I'm so excited. It's gonna be so good. Oh, so good.
Okay.
I'm telling you.
All right, and then go ahead. Let's just touch for just a second before we go for after Christmas. Even though we've got to, I can't think
Yes.
about after Christmas yet exactly because there's a lot to do before Christmas. But touch for just a second on after Christmas.
December 31st, one service at 10 a.m.
Yes.
Then January 7th, one service at 10 a.m.
Yes.
But that service is going to be different. It's going to be fun. I'm excited for it. It launches our sermon series on Sermon on the Mount, and you're not going to want to miss it. So that's December 31st, last Sunday of the year, one service 10 a.m. Then the first Sunday of 2024, one service at 10 a.m.
Okay.
And then we're back to normal
Okay.
from here on out.
Excellent.
So-
All right.
It's gonna be good.
And then December 26th.
26th.
Yep. From noon to 2, we will be getting all these lovely Christmas decorations down and out of here.
Are you
It's no
sa-
fun to
you
already
sad?
talk about
I
that.
am.
I
I'm not
know.
ready to, because I don't want to think about taking it. We still have a couple weeks, but I know we have to plan. I know we have to plan.
You just want to hang on to it as long as you can.
Is
don't you?
that, well, yes, because I don't put up decorations till after Thanksgiving. So
As you should.
When do you
Right.
take yours down at home?
probably sometime the week after
October.
Christmas.
Okay, so it's not long.
The
Okay.
week after Christmas-ish. Sometimes we'll leave it up all the way till New Year's and take it down in New Year. So I'll leave it up for an
Alright.
extra week. So what about y'all?
Usually it's the week after Christmas
Yeah.
for us.
Yeah,
we
same.
ours is we usually put them up on Black Friday.
Yes.
As soon as Thanksgiving's done,
Yep.
it's like, all right,
Yeah.
let's go.
Yep.
And then
For
Tuesday.
Thanksgiving.
Right?
I always feel like Thanksgiving just kind of gets glossed over.
It's the kickoff of the holiday season.
It is.
Yeah.
That's
That's
what
true.
it's turned into. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's true. All right.
All right.
Well, thanks for joining us.
Yeah.
Thanks for being here
It's gonna be
today.
good.
Thanks, Sharon.
Yeah.
And we'll see y'all on Sunday.
See you this weekend.